Welcome everyone to the Pool Nation Live Pod. Can you hear me? Yeah, but we couldn't hear the intro.
Yeah. I don't think anybody heard it.
It is good to be back in full force, baby.
Yes.
Boom.
Well, I was trying to get your attention too, but you're sitting there typing away, doing what you're doing.
Well, because I normally do the email blast that we do to everybody, so I kind of shut it off to everybody.
Yeah.
And I wasn't looking because I had the other tab. And then, of course, through it, I'm going, oh, man, I'm out of sync. So I looked, and we haven't done a podcast like this in, what, 3 or 4 weeks?
Yeah, it's been
right.
crazy.
We've been in studios back to back.
Studio, yeah.
In the show. So we didn't go through our normal ritual of testing everything and, hey, guys, can you hear this? Can you hear that? And then when I was typing, for some reason, I looked and I said, man, we didn't test that, and sometimes that acts up. I'm like, I wonder if they'll even hear me. So anyways, everybody, I am your host, Edgar De Jesus. Welcome to the crazy show, right? For not saying something else. I am the reigning champion of Marco Polo, along with John JJ Flawless, the fastest netter in the West, and the famous Zach, the pool boy Nicholas. Today, we're doing a recap on the boot camp, the Western Pool and Spa Show. And yes, we are answering some questions that were sent in, and I know that a couple of the people are listening, so we'll kind of get through those. I want to welcome everyone to our live podcast, a podcast where it's all pool talk, and we ain't talking about netting and jetting and splashing and dashing. We're talking about becoming a nation of pool pros. And yes, we will talk about the latest products, trends, and trending in the pool industry. But before we get started today, I want to thank our visionary partners for this podcast, so Ultimate Pool Tools, the SPPA, Blu-ray Excel, Aquastar Pool Products, Natural Chemistry, Raypack, Heritage Pool Supply, and Hayward Pool Products. We want to thank them for their continued support. And in honor of keeping the podcast somewhat on track, Zacharias, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm riding the struggle bus, obviously, this morning. I didn't go through my checklist like the pilots do, and we already messed up this. So that means that when we play the sponsor ads, nobody's going to be able to hear them.
I think we're all riding the struggle bus right now because John and I were talking while you were away. I think we're all like trying to recoup from the last week that we had.
Now, let me ask you a question. So how's my sound? Because I'm nervous about this.
I didn't want to say anything, but it's not very good.
It's terrible.
Okay. So I love it. So let's do this. Everybody that's already listening live, let's drop the live. We'll come back into the studio. We'll do what I was supposed to do, which I failed at, and that is kind of going through my pilot checklist. We'll make sure that we sound good, because you guys know how happy I get afterwards when we go into post edit. So, all right. Yeah. So let's do this, everybody. We're going to drop the podcast live. We're going to come back within like 2 minutes. We're going to do, I'm going to do my job and do the checklist, and then we'll be right back. All right. All right, boys. Bye.